everybody. I'm putting this video together to briefly talk about AEW and some of the business decisions that Tony Khan, the president of the company, had made, and make a comparison to WWE, and finally come up with some suggestions on what he could do better. WWE has third-party deals such as Peacock and their annual shows that take place in Saudi Arabia. While the Saudi Arabia shows were initially considered unpopular due to political reasons, it was still the correct business move for WWE at the time. If you look at the chart on the right, for every single show that they did in Saudi Arabia, they earned an additional $50 million. The reason that I bring up Saudi Arabia and Peacock is that wrestling is an oversaturated market. You've got WWE, AEW, New Japan, you've got tons of different indie shows, and in order to stay ahead, keep yourself in the green, you need to make these type of third-party deals. While we're on the topic of these third-party deals, I'd like to talk about Peacock a little more. If you live in the United States, the WWE network no longer exists. This is because NBC offered the company huge money to broadcast their content on their platform. A 5-year deal worth over $1 billion. Now, if you wanted to watch a brand new WWE pay-per-view, say maybe the next WrestleMania or SummerSlam, all you would need to do is subscribe to Peacock for $6 a month. And you can watch those shows live, and you get the entire library for free. Now, at the time that I made this video, the date is December 30th, and there's a big AEW pay-per-view going on tonight. It's called World's End, and I was doing my research to figure out how I would watch this show legally. And the way that you do it is you go on a website called Bleacher Report, and you gotta pay $50 just to watch it. Now, people aren't gonna pay $50. They're gonna find a way to watch it for free. Or they're gonna go watch one of the many other substitutes that are available. Now that we talked about pay-per-views, if you want to watch AEW's weekly show Dynamite, you need to tune in to TNT. TNT is owned by Warner Bros. Discovery, who also happens to own the streaming platform Max, formerly HBO Max. Now, I'm not going to complain about not being able to watch Dynamite. I don't have cable, and the company makes a lot of their revenue from their TV deal. But it's 2023, and most of the world doesn't have cable, which doesn't really leave people a lot of options on how to watch this product. Here's a clip of me browsing HBO Max. Now, they have their own sports section, and if you type in AEW in the search bar, they got all access, but you can't find Dynamite. What's up with that? Bringing up Peacock and Max I felt was important because of a little business term I'd like to call technological discontinuity. This is what happens when a new and superior technology displaces an older one. What does this mean? At one point in history, everybody in the world used the Pony Express to get their mail to where it needed to go. But then the automobile was invented. Now we get all of our mail and packages from FedEx or Amazon. I wouldn't expect cable to disappear anytime soon, but it's headed towards a similar path. According to the New York Times, roughly 5 million people cut their cable every year. So it would behoove Tony Khan to come up with some sort of business plan that involves streaming to get more viewers on board. Now on to a different subject. For those who don't already know, it's been alleged that former AEW superstar Kylie Rae was sexually harassed backstage by Chris Jericho some years ago. And at the end of every pay-per-view, there's something called a media scrum, where wrestlers, Tony Khan, and people of importance are asked important questions by the media. And when the media was asking Tony Khan about these allegations, he appeared very unprofessional. He was wearing this weird looking wig and glasses. He just came off very clownish. And I don't think I'm nitpicking here. Tony Khan is the face of this company, and investors are looking for professional demeanor that shows them this company is being competently managed. Now, another little thing that I'd like to bring up, there are people within WWE in management with no wrestling background, and I'd just like to say that this is a positive thing. You need to separate emotion from your business, or else your employees are going to walk right over you. In business, it is good to have no qualms about making certain decisions that need to be done. And can Tony Khan do this? I really don't know. Can he make the really important decisions that he needs to make? Or is he just in business to make friends?